Hello and welcome. Today we've got this DTD152 Makita impact driver. This one's going quite well. However, there's a bit broken off in the chuck. I've made a few attempts to try and remove this bit. I've taken off the chuck, I've done a few things. I didn't waste too much time on it because it's just basically not worth it. What I did was bought a new one of these. So I'm going to replace the anvil, which cost $9.99, so it wasn't worth spending half a day battering at that. Although replacing the anvil is not just an easy job, it's probably the best option due to time constraints. I'll just start by tearing this down. I'll probably have to get this chuck off first, you know. And this wee catch ring out can be tricky. This one seems to be sitting very unusual. It's well sunk in there. There we are. Takes a while for that to let go. Sometimes. Then we have a spring. Then we have this. And we have two little balls here, which we must be careful not to lose. Gotta get them out. They're well in there. Sometimes they just fall out. I have a magnet somewhere, which would suffice. Here we are. There we are. So the next thing is to get the screws out. Brushes look pretty good, so that's something to be cheerful about. Yeah, and one more screw. We hidden one there. Because you can't see it from the outside. You take that cover off. So here we are, we'll get this open now and see what we can do. Right, so we're leaving all this alone. We need just this the anvil housing out on its own, which is easy enough to touch. You just pull it off like that. And here we have it. So I have to get it screwed off. This is it's actually screwed on, and these ones, some of them's just pushed in with a rubber washer, but these are screwed on. So I'm going to have to put this in the vise and get this screwed off. I've got it now. Instead of lefty loosey, righty tighty, this is righty loosey, lefty tighty. This is effectively a counterclockwise thread, which is a left hand thread. We've got it now, but that is tight. Tight all the way too. There we are now. That was tight now. Let's get out of the vise and back onto the bench. See what we have. Right, so here we have it. This doesn't have a circle up at the front or anything. It'll just pull straight out and come straight off. So we should be able to replace it with the new one quite easily. Just put that straight on. And there's not much grease in this, but it looks it. But I'm going to put a bit of grease onto it, just to make sure it's good. I'm notoriously heavy in the grease. People tell me that's wrong, but you know, people tell me lots of things. People tell me the earth's round, other people tell me the earth's flat. None of that makes any difference to this job, you know. Nice little bit of grease there. Lovely. And we'll get the lid back on, as you remember. Get it seated properly here. Yeah, that's good. Screwing on nicely there. I think that's tight enough. So we'll get it put back together here now. So here we go. Just a matter of putting it back together and getting the chuck reassembled. You have to make sure this is there's a bearing there. You have to make sure this is over the top of the bearing. This can take a little bit of manipulation, a little bit of messing around, but you do get there. When you get it home like that there, just over the top of the bearing, you see there's a notch here in this fill coil. That has to be at the far side. There's a little notch on the inside of this cover, the housing, and there that has to slide into. So it can be tricky to get it lined up, but that's what you got to do when you open one of these. That's it now. Yeah, it seems to be down there. So once you've that lined up like so, you just close the lid. You close it up tight. There you are. It's all slotted into place there. So we'll just quickly zip in all the screws here and get this back together. That's it. So it's time to reassemble the chuck, and we will have a good job then. We'll have to make sure and retain the balls here. We need a bit of grease and those little holes the balls go into, just to make sure the balls don't roll away into God knows where. Just only takes a little bit just to hold them in place. Acts like kind of a glue, you know, so they don't fall out on you and roll away. I find that the best thing to do with the like of these. Getting this clip in can be rather tricky at times, but we'll try our best here. I think we've got it. I think we've got it this time. So with the chuck reassembled, just a quick test with the butt holder. Right, that's pretty good there. And we'll put a battery in it just to make a little noise, because we always like to make a little noise at the end of the videos. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and check out my channel for all my other videos.